go.
Strange UFO sightings during Hillary Clinton travel 2013. 2013, USA. Video footage from 2013 reveals strange UFO sighting with pyramid shape hovering over Hillary Clinton's plane during one of her numerous travels. Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton seems to intend to sort out the issue of whether aliens exist once and for all. Clinton was interviewed in January 2016 by the editorial board of the influential, in New Hampshire, Conway Daily Sunday. After answering questions on foreign policy and the economy, she was reminded of a conversation she had with the reporter in 2007 about UFOs. The reporter also brought up how her husband, former President Bill Clinton, mused in April to Jimmy Kimmel that he wouldn't be surprised if aliens had wandered down here and checked us out. Hillary Clinton rather agreed. Having fun with a reporter, she said. I think we may have been visited already. We don't know for sure, she said. But what will she do about it? It's all very well that politicians whet our appetites, but we need to know. We've watched far too many TV shows that assume aliens exist, and frankly it's killing us. Thankfully, Clinton says that if she's elected she would get to the bottom of it. Extraterrestrial disclosure lobbyist and activist Stephen Bassett has a theory: she knows more than the rest of us. In an interview with Pacific Standard, he explains the importance of Clinton's remarks for his political movement, what might happen next, and whether or not we are in imminent danger. If Obama does announce the ET presence, she has a fair chance to be the first full-term post-disclosure president. And the fact is, the first full-term post-disclosure president is going to have enormous influence on the policies and developments in the post-disclosure world, which will be one of the most extraordinary times you or I or anybody else could ever imagine living through. No, disclosure is easy. Disclosure is specifically stated by the advocacy movement as the formal acknowledgement of the extraterrestrial presence by heads of state. The moment the words come out of Barack Obama's mouth, we have an extraterrestrial presence engaging us, that is disclosure. Now, anything else we learn after that will be a negotiation between the White House and the Pentagon and the American people, with the media almost exclusively on the side of the American people. And that negotiation will be a dramatic tug of war. And over the weeks and months that follow disclosure, information will emerge. Exactly what, and how much, and when remains to be seen. Disclosure is the announcement of an extraterrestrial presence engaging the human race, however it is engaging. It's not about the specifics. That this phenomena that we have been seeing all around the world for 7 decades is extraterrestrial in origin. That is it. Secretary Clinton can't make that announcement. She's not the president. All she can do is answer truthfully her full involvement in the Rockefeller Initiative and give explanations for the comments going back to 2002 of her campaign chairman, her husband, and so forth. Non-human, intelligent beings, almost certainly from other planetary systems, of which we now know there are billions, with interstellar travel, maneuvering around in our airspace in advanced, anti-gravitic craft, and very possibly operating on the ground in various ways. That's the extraterrestrial presence, at minimum. We know they're on the ground. They're seen on the ground, they're seen landing. So yeah, they're on the ground. Do they have bases here? Not confirmed. But I assure you, they're not just flying around watching us, no. There's a lot more to it than that. Are they living amongst us? This is a question that's often asked. The Pentagon does not consider the president on a need-to-know basis. They have the same access to the evidence in the public domain, which is massive. They don't have any access to inside government stuff held within the military intelligence community. No way of knowing if any members of the Clinton political team or members of Congress or members of the Pentagon are contactees. No way to know. But, given the numbers that we think are out there, it's likely there are some. But that's not that important right now. What's important is the ET.
The truth is, that really shows what happened.
Presence being announced, and then we'll go from there. By definition, the presence of extraterrestrials is a national security matter and has been from day one. We have to be extremely wary that some element of the government, doesn't have to be the entire government or intelligence branches, may foolishly decide that selling an alien threat as part of the disclosure process will serve their interests. Because, you know, every nation in the world has got its certain share of warmongers running the show. And, trying to sell, falsely, an alien threat would be a colossal blunder on the part of government, which is not unfamiliar with colossal blunders. On the other hand, if there is an awful threat by extraterrestrials, and they come forward with clear evidence in a forthright way, then we will listen and act accordingly. Who would be the best post-disclosure president? Subscribe to Section 51. Thank you.
Yo.